Good morning, Cancers. I want to do a little quick love reading for you today. I've been getting some downloads for the past few days, but I don't always come on here and tell everything that I feel or hear. So I'm going to just jump into this. This is for my Cancerians. Okay, Spirit, please let us know what we're supposed to learn about the love this week, please. Anything else we need to know, Cancer? Spirit, pull for 7 days. Anything? Okay, maybe then. Well, let's see. We have Justice. We have the Page of Wands. And we have Ace of Wands. Okay, so the King of Cups. Two of Cups. Six of Swords. The Devil. The Fool. King of Swords. The Two of Wands. The Ten of Cups. The Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. And the Magician. And then on the bottom of the deck you have the Star card. Okay, so obviously there's something going on with the justice system, or balancing of the scales, so to speak. Okay, perhaps there's some contemplation going on, or maybe authority is put in place for a reason. We have this Page of Wands here. It looks like it's guarded a little bit. This could possibly be something to do with a Libra or Sagittarius. Whatever it is, they're trying to move forward, but they're indecision about it. Then you have this Ace of Wands, okay? And the heavens are just kind of giving you this wand, okay? To help protect yourself. It's like a blessing in disguise, so to speak. You also have King of Cups here. It could be a Cancer man, possibly. Doesn't have to be. It could be a woman. You have this Two of Cups here, where it looks like two people are trying to offer each other a cup, but one is denying the other cup, and they both look kind of sad about what they have in their cups. Maybe two people are working on what they need to try to work on to see, like, to either get money in it or something to drink, or could be food. I don't know. The way the economy is, it could be that way too. The Seven of Wands looks like perhaps there was a fight that went on, but you had defeated them because you're walking away happily. Then you have the Lover's card, the Devil's, actually, and the Devil sometimes makes you think that you're tied to a situation, but you're actually not. You are free to walk around. It's just you're in your head about it. You think in your head that you're locked in a situation, or you're stuck in a situation, but you're actually not. It's like a mind over matter type thing. In your head, you think that you are bound, but you have the means to move around. It's like a trickery. It is like a blockage. It's sort of like something else has control of you, but in all actuality, you still have control. You have freedom of will. Okay. You have the Fool. The Fool tends to make rash decisions and just takes off into the unknown. Sometimes that's needed. Um, Sometimes you don't know and you don't see dangers. Sometimes you just take off thinking it's a good decision without weighing the pros and cons of it, and you might actually end up falling off the cliff. But I'm just saying, doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a cliff. But you just say you might be spending your credit card and you're just like, I don't care, I don't care. You're just spending it without paying attention to how much you actually owe on it, and you spend it, and you're like, oh, I didn't see this coming. I got hit with extra fees. So that's you making a fool move, okay, without taking in the repercussions of your actions. Gemini is also on here. You have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in thought. He makes sure he knows his moves before he makes them. Okay. Um, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, and it could be a man or woman sitting here, with their guard up a little bit. They're trying to figure out where they're going to go, possibly traveling somewhere, or what they're going to do with their life next, because it looks like he has the world globe in his hand. And then you have your Ten of Cups, which is a happily family, happy kids, a happy home. The heavens is raining down on you. You got the happy rainbow in your life. Your cups are full. You're happy. You're joyous. You have water. You have land. You have food. You have everything paid up, and just living a happy and fruitful life. Okay, now you got the Seven of Wands. It looks like there may be a confrontation. I feel like everyone is against you and you're trying to fight them off. Um, it could be that your way of thinking is different than everyone else's, and everyone else has their own opinion of what you should be doing, but you didn't get this far by listening to other people. You got this far by listening to you. So they may not agree with what you're doing, but at the same time, they haven't walked in your shoes. So please have at it. Stand in your power, own it. Okay? And you also have the Magician card here. You make stuff happen. The magician makes stuff happen. You hear me? He makes it happen. He's the go-getter. The magician's the go-getter, okay? It's the infinity. He's forever. Whatever comes up against him, he is forever finding ways around it. This is what you call the great magician, okay? The go-getter. You always find ways around it to make it happen. No matter what somebody throws at you, you work with it. You go with the flow. You figure it out, okay? Just like if you was a prototype, okay? You were designed to make and do things a certain way, but you have to be open to things changing, in the future, or you can move around or be functional to newer ideas to make the program work, okay? But anyways, so I'm getting okay. I'm also getting like someone got locked up and is in the justice system. Okay, I'm getting that they're trying to fight their way out of it. Okay, it looks like they may have went in front of the judge. The judge has decided some new information has surfaced. Okay, and maybe giving this person a way out or cut their sentence time in half, okay? Uh, it could possibly be about a cancer man that is in prison at this time. And it looks like he may be getting out, okay? But when he gets out, his home that he had prepared may not be somewhere where he can go now, okay? Maybe he was in a bad relationship with a female. Maybe he was like, damn, I done built this and stuff with her and now I have nowhere to go. Okay, so now he has to get with one of his friends and they're trying to make it happen and get in a place so they have somewhere to go when they get out of prison, but their cups aren't that full. They only have so much money to work with to try to get a place. Okay, so, but it looks like, a conversation may have happened with that woman, and she's saying, I'm tired of crying over you, and I don't want to cry over you over these years. I've done everything. I stuck by your side, or whatever. May perhaps a fight or argument may have happened. And nonetheless, the Cancer Man came out smelling like roses, okay? And the female felt like she was stuck in a situation or whatever, and he's like, you're not stuck in any situation, you can always move around, you know what I mean? He's like, I know that I'm in here and there's nothing I can do, and you have your needs too and you have to get them met, okay? So I understand you have to move on with your life, but he said, even though you move on with your life, don't be a fool about it, okay? And so he said, just takes time to think about which direction you want to go. Okay, you when you're a woman's out here by herself, like when your king falls, you are the queen, and the queen must carry on, even though the man has fallen. The queen decides what moves to do next or what position to do, whether she changes up jobs, whether she decides to go get a house by herself and take care of the kids on her own and all that stuff. So the world is actually hers. And the man understands this when he comes in. He's just walking back into it, but he tries his best to make things right. And it is successful. It is, because I see the Ten of Cups here, and they're having a happy family, a happy home. Um, they ended up getting money together. They got food. They got everything paid up. The kids are happy. Mommy, daddy's back together. Okay. Now there may be some people that are mad because you're happy. Okay, because you came home. Some people's going to always be mad. There's always going to be somebody that got something to say because they're not happy in their own life. Okay, but people are always going to be judgmental. But no one can judge you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are in your own relationship. You and the person that you're with is the only person that you have to really answer to. Okay, so, and you guys, you're the magician. You make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You make it happen. You figure out a way to sit down and have conversations, or come to a conclusion about whatever issues you're having in the relationship. I mean, sometimes you have to be like open about how you feel. You might not agree with your partner. You might have a different upbringing than your partner. So you're going to have arguments. You're going to have a little bit of fight here and there, okay? But the master magician always figures out a way. Okay? Always figures out a way, will overcome situations and move on. Okay? And remember, I said you have the star at the bottom of the deck. Your wishes are fulfilled. And Cancer, that's all I have for you today.